The RCMP and Public Safety Canada just dropped their so-called Expert Advisory Panel on Firearms report. And let me tell you, it's more than troubling. Not just because of what's in it, but because of how it was done. This isn't about public safety. This is about secrecy, red tape, and another attack on Canada's law-abiding firearms community. So today we're going to look at what they're banning, the flaws in their logic, and the questions they don't want you asking. They start with shotguns. According to this panel, bullpup shotguns and tactical models are suddenly too compact and dangerous. They even want to ban rotary tube shotguns like the SRM Arms 12. Here's the kicker. Canada already has magazine capacity laws. 5 rounds for shotguns. That's the law. So why are they pretending detachable magazines magically make these guns more lethal? It's smoke and mirrors. They're banning now based on looks and not even function. If you've ever hunted or shot competitively, you know the only difference between a pump shotgun and a bullpup is ergonomics, not lethality. But the government wants the public to believe that cosmetics equal crime. Next up is military service rifles. They want to prohibit anything that was ever used by the military, even if it's been modified for civilian use. They're calling out the M1 carbine and of course the SKS. Here's where the hypocrisy shines. The SKS is one of the most common hunting rifles in Indigenous communities. The panel admits this, but instead of offering a real plan, they say the government should consider alternatives. Consider? That's not policy, that's passing the buck. So let me ask, are they really protecting Canadians, or are they just eroding the trust of Indigenous hunters who rely on these rifles for food security? Then they go after so-called unique firearms, semi-auto versions of old submachine guns, compact designs like the LF57. Again, no crime stats, no evidence, these are flooding the streets. They just look scary, so ban them. That's not evidence-based policy, that's cosmetics, and it's lazy policy making. And here's where Canadians need to start educating and asking the big questions. Why was this report done in secret? Why were there no consultation with hunters, sport shooters, or Indigenous communities? What were the qualifications of the people writing this? Were they actual experts or just bureaucrats with an agenda? What's hidden in the redactions? What don't they want us to see? And most importantly, what intentions do they have for their next attack on our law-abiding firearms community? These are the questions every Canadian should be asking, because transparency is the foundation of trust, and right now, trust is gone. To summarize, this report is full of flaws. No Canadian crime data to back up bans, ignoring existing magazine capacity laws, and basing bans on looks instead of function. No roadmap for Indigenous hunters who rely on these rifles, and no cost-benefit analysis of enforcement, buybacks, or impact on lawful gun owners. This is a house of cards built on buzzwords, not facts. So what do we really have here? A government report dressed up as expert advice, but in reality, it's just another round of virtue signaling. They're not solving crime, they're not tackling gang violence, they're not stopping smuggling, they're banning based on cosmetics, ignoring the facts and leaving law-abiding Canadians holding the bag. We deserve transparency, we deserve consultation, and we deserve respect. Because this isn't about safety, it's about control. If we don't call it out, they'll keep moving the goalposts until every firearm in Canada is on their list. I'm a Canadian gun owner, and I'm telling you, enough is enough. If you're tired of this government's nonsense, share this video, hit subscribe, and let's keep demanding accountability, because the truth matters and Canadians deserve better.